Trick or treat, Leverkusen cannot be beat. Can Harry Kane score this week? Well, I'll tell you all about my thoughts and predictions, and they're coming at you. No! Today we're taking a look at Matchday number 9, that's right, that's 9 for you and I, of course, over the Bundesliga, and we'll get to that in just one second. If you're new, where you been, smash your subscribe button back to all things Rovers related, Bundesliga related, Halloween Spooktacular related. That's right, of course, we've got a Halloween special here coming at you. Looking forward to Matchday number 999, of course, over in Germany, and we'll get to that in just one second. If you're new, of course, make sure you bang the likey, make sure you get the YouTube algorithm working for you guys by hitting the like. You're going to get content just like this, whether it's from me or other creators out there, and of course make sure you subscribe. Of course, a whopping 78% of you are unsubscribed as we look forward to a busy week in the Bundesliga with just 2 points separating the top 4. Anybody could come out of the top this coming weekend, and we'll have a look at it all of it in a second. A big shout out again to my VIPs. They are the patrons, you know who you are. But let's of course get cracking and have a little look at what you guys got on and I got on last time around with our predictions. So here we go. Recap of the results. I've got werewolf hair in my mouth. That's what she said. Anyway, let's kick it on forward. Dortmund with a big 3-1 win over Werder Bremen was my pick. It was just a 1-0 win in the end. Meanwhile, Stuttgart continue to do what they're doing. 3-0 winners for them against a very, very poor Union Berlin, who probably are relegation threatened right now. Meanwhile, Freiburg 2-1 winners over Bochum. I went with a 2-0 win myself. Leverkusen with a 2-1 win over Wolfsburg. Got the one spot on the nose. Frankfurt with Frankie with a big 3-1 win over Hoffenheim. I went the other way. Meanwhile, Leipzig 3-1 winners over Darmstadt. Got that one close to the money with a 2-0 win as well. Bayern 3-1 winners over Mainz. I went with a 3-0 win. My boys, Gladbach, they shit the bed against Köln. 2-2 it was. 2-2 was my pick. 3-1 it was. And of course, Augsburg 5-1 demolition job of Heidenheim. Wow. Of course, this is what the table looks like right now. Of course, it is Leverkusen, and then it is Stuttgart, and then of course Dortmund and Bayern level on points with 20. Leipzig can break up the pack, of course, or at least disrupt the pack this weekend. Gladbach are struggling down there in 13th. I don't like that. With Mainz, Bochum, and Köln at the moment doing the naughty. That's of course the link to the Super Brew. It's wide open, 100% free. You can still get involved if you want to. And of course, let's have a little look at how you did and how I did over in the Super Brew. Let me just fire that sucker up, of course, as we look forward to it. I don't think I did great, to be honest with you, but we'll have a little look right about now. Here we go then, of course. Vinny Hong, 14 points for him this past week. Well done. Iman Hussein, and of course Costas K and Shepard, all with 13.5. Well done. Saki up there with 13 as well. I got myself down to a 10.5 here, right here. So take from that from what you will. If you do see your name in there, but also make sure you subscribe, like. Of course, make the YouTube algorithm for you. And of course, a small like. Let's go big picture. We'll go back to the beginning. A small like does wonders for this video. It does absolutely tremendous stuff. If we just did an experiment trying to get a few likes on this Halloween spectacular, we'll see how well it does for the views, how well it does for the channel support. And of course, so just do us a favor and hit that like. It costs you absolutely nothing. And again, it's not going to hurt you in the long run. It's going to get you content like this. You're here for a reason anyway. So if you want to hit that like, just do us a favor. It does so much incredible stuff for videos and for the channel. It hopefully should increase the scope and get more eyes on the prize, make it more competitive, make more conversations, and improve the community. I sound like a boring fart, but it's true. Vindaloo Victory still tops the charts with 85.5 points. Saki up there up one spot to number 2. Teabee's on the move downwards. Vinny Hong's up 2 spots as well. I am down 2 spots to number 9. I don't like that. Vinny Hong, of course, with the yellow cap. For doing something special. But anyway, that's of course that. Don't forget, like, subscribe. You know what to do. But anyway, we are wasting no more time. We're going to jump into this spooky spectacular with, of course, the next round of games, which include these ones. Right here, right now, it is Matchday number 999, of course, as they say, or 999 in Germany. Of course. So let's get cracking with, of course, the first game. It is Bochum. It is, of course, Mainz. It's coming at you on Friday night, Friday, October the 27th. Now, these two sides have played 21 times since 1993. 7 wins for Bochum, 12 wins for Mainz, and we've got 2 draws, of course. Bochum, though, 5-2 win, their biggest win over Mainz. Of course, of the 21 matches, 29 goals scored in those games, 1.38 goals a game. Mainz, on the flip side, 5-0 win, their biggest, 36 goals scored in 21 matches, 1.71 goals a game. They are bottom of the pile right now. Mainz with 18th of the table, just 2 points and winless in the last 8 games. games, 8% form for them. Up against Bochum, who are 17th right now, relegation 6 points. This one it is 4 points on the table, just 17% form for them. They are winners also in the last 15. Last time around, they're over at the Vernova Ruhrstadion. It was a 2-1 win for Mainz. That was back in August 2022. Mainz, of course, back-to-back wins over Bochum last season, looking to do the treble, should I say. But the odds right here right now, 31-20 is your Bochum, 23-10 is your draw, 7-4 is your win. It does smell like a draw, honestly. These two sides are not really clicking into gear. They've been winners in a while, so I'm sticking to that 0-0 draw. Nothing really to get excited about on a Friday night in a Halloween spooktacular. But kicking on forward, it is Bayern. It is, of course, Darmstadt, so I expect goals in this one. Coming at you on Saturday, October the 28th. Now, these two sides have played each other just 6 times, 2008. 6 wins out of 6 for Bayern. Nothing for Darmstadt, and no draws, of course. Biggest win for Bayern was 11-5 win. Just an 11-5 win. Scored 20 goals in those 6 matches. They average of 3.33 goals a game when taking on Darmstadt. On the flip side, the visitors, they've scored 6 goals in the 6 games, of course, on a goal, 1 goal a game on average. So get that in your prediction list there. Darmstadt, of course, 42% form for them right now, 12th in the table, 7 points on the board. 2 wins the last 6 though for Darmstadt. Up against Bayern, unbeaten in the last 6 games, 3rd in the table, 20 points on the board, 92% form for them, and 4 wins on the bounce. And of course, they did play to the last time around back in May 2017, just a 1-0 win for Bayern. And then it's crazy scoreless back-to-back clean sheets against them as well, and they haven't conceded a goal against them in the last. Actually, they've just 1 goal conceded in the last 5 matches they've played each other. But the odds for this one, 14-1 on is your Bayern, of course, 11-1 is the draw, 25-1 is your long shots. That's Darmstadt. Going to go with another convincing win, 4-0 win. No goals scored though for me. Bayern taking the 3 points, and away they go. Come on, boys. Borussia Mönchengladbach up against Heidenheim over at the Borussia Park. Played each other 2 times in 2011. 2 wins out of 2 for Gladbach. Nothing for Heidenheim, and no draws. Biggest win for Gladbach, 3-1 win, scored 7 goals in 2 matches, 3.50 goals a game. Up against Heidenheim, their biggest win, there is none. Of course, they've scored 4 goals in those 2 games, 2 goals a game on average, but they're coming to on 33% form for them right now. 2 wins the last 6, 11th in the table, and 7 points on the board. Up against Gladbach, 13th for the table, 6 points on the board, 50% form for them right now. 1-2 lost 2 and drawn 2. Of course, last time played each other was actually in Heidenheim. They've not played each other over at in Mönchengladbach, but it was a 4-3 win, maybe after penalties, going in favour of Mönchengladbach. That's right. So kicking on forward, let's look at the odds for this game coming at you. We have Gladbach coming at you 5-4 on for the victory, 14-5 is your 16-5 is your away win. I'm backing, of course, a 2-1 win for the hosts here. That's my team. 2-1 Gladbach getting the 3 points, and away we go. Werder Bremen up against Union Berlin coming at you also on Samstag, the 28th of October. The Wasserstadion played 8 times, 2009. 2 wins for Bremen, 5 for Union Berlin, and just a 1 draw. Biggest win for Bremen, 5-0 win, scored 11 goals in 8 matches, 1.38 goals a game. Meanwhile, Union Berlin, 3-1 win, their biggest, 13 goals scored in 8 matches, 1.63 goals a game. Union Berlin, though, without a win in the last 6. Goodness gracious me, 15th in the table with 6 points on the board. Up against Bremen, 14th in the table, and also 6 points on the board, but they are at least got 2 wins out of the last 6. Last time around, though, over at the Wasserstadion, it was a 2-1 win for Union Berlin. They've actually won 5 on the bounce against Bremen over the course of the past 2 to 3 years. But the odds right here right now, 13-8 is Werder Bremen, 9-4 is a draw, 70-10 is your Union Berlin. Again, can't really back Union Berlin in the form they're playing. Going to go with Werder Bremen here. 1-0 win at home. And of course, the Champions League team are in trouble. That's right. Kicking on forward, though, it's Augsburg up against Wolfsburg. Of course, early kickoff on Saturday, October 28th. Played 26 times since 2008, 8 wins apiece and 10 draws. Biggest win for Augsburg, 3-0 win, scoring 26 goals in 26 matches, 1 goal a game on average. Wolfsburg, though, their biggest win, 8-1 win, scoring 30 goals in 26 matches, 1.15 goals a game. They're on, of course, 33% form right now. Wolfsburg, just 1 win in 4 for them, 9th at the table and 12 points on the board. Up against Augsburg, who are on the climb, 42% form for them right now, 10th at the table, also, they're just on 8 points right now heading into this. Last time around, they're over in Augsburg in competitive action. It was a 1-1 draw back in October 2022. Augsburg unbeaten against Wolfsburg over the last 3 in competitive games. That's only just 1 win in a couple of draws though. But the odds right here, right now, we're looking at Augsburg 90-10 for the victory, 5-2 is a draw, 11-8 is your Wolfsburg. I do think Wolfsburg got something still going on here. I'm going with an away win, despite Augsburg's recent upturn in events. So 2-1 win for me for the visitors. Meanwhile, Stuttgart again flying high. I think they're up 2nd at the moment. They're going to be taking on Hoffenheim, tricky Hoffenheim this coming weekend. Played each other 28 times 2005. We've got 12 wins for Stuttgart. We got 7 wins for Hoffenheim. We've got 9 draws, of course. Biggest win for Stuttgart, 5-1 wins, scoring 51 goals in 28 matches, 1.82 goals a game. Hoffenheim on the flip side, their biggest win, 4-0 wins, scoring 42 goals in 28 matches, 1.50 goals a game. 67% form though for Hoffenheim right now, 4 wins in the last 6. They are 6th with 15 points on the board. Up against Stuttgart, of course, unbelievable stuff right now. 100% form, 6 wins on the bounce, 2nd in the table, and 21 points right now. Last time around though, over at the Mercedes-Benz Arena, it was a 1-1 draw back in May 2023. Hoffenheim unbeaten over the last 3. However, that's just 1 win and a couple of draws. But the odds right here, right now, we do have Stuttgart 5-4 on for the victory. 14-5 is a draw. 60-5 is your away win. Again, you got to back Stuttgart with the games they're playing. They're 100%. They're kicking ass. And I see no change here, especially at home. 3-0 win. Stuttgart with the points. Meanwhile, Werder RB Leipzig up against Köln, of course, come out at the Red Bull Arena this coming Saturday, October the 28th. Played each other 12 times 2016. 5 wins for RB, 2 wins for Köln. And we got 5 draws, of course. Biggest win for Leipzig, 4-1 wins, scoring 22 goals in 12 matches, 1.83 goals a game. Köln on the flip side, 2-1 wins, scoring 14 goals in 12 matches, 1.17 goals a game. Köln, 33% form for them right now, just 2 wins the last 6, 16 for the table, and 4 points on the board. Up against Leipzig, just the 1 defeat of the past 6, 67% form for them. They are 5th with 17 points on the board right now. Last time around, over in Leipzig, was a 3-1 win for Leipzig back in February 2022. Scrap that. Last time I played, there was a 2-2 draw in Leipzig back in August 2022. Leipzig unbeaten against Köln over the last 4. However, that's just 1 win and 3 draws. But the odds for this, we have Leipzig 5-2 on for the victory. Of course, they are red hot favourites. 50-4 is the draw, and 30-2 is your away win. We are going 2-0 win Leipzig. 3 points in the bag, and again, making a move for the top 4. Kicking on forward is Frankie is Dortmund. Another zinger chicken dinner coming at you on Sunday, October the 29th. Played 54 times in 1982. 11 wins for Frankie, 30 wins for Dortmund, and 13 draws. Of course, biggest win for Frankfurt, 4-1 wins, scoring 61 goals in 54 matches, 1.13 goals a game. Dortmund, of course, 30 wins for them, 6-0 win, their biggest, 113 goals scored in 54 games, 2.09 goals a game on average. They're unbeaten though in the last 5, 4 wins and a draw, 75% form for Dortmund, 4th in the table, and 20 points on the board. Up against Frankfurt, 2 wins the last 6, 42% form for them. They are 7th in the table and 13 points right now. Last time around, over at the Deutsche Bank Park, it was a 2-1 win for Dortmund back in October 2022. Dortmund unbeaten against Frankie over the last 6, 5 wins on the bloody spin as well. They look forward to making a 6. They're 9-4 is your Frankie, 6-5 is your Dortmund, 12-5 is the draw. Tight, airtight 3-1 win though. Dortmund, of course, different grade, different quality. Frankfurt not the best so far this season. Kicking on forward though is Bayern Leverkusen, who are top of the table up against Freiburg, of course, this coming Sunday at the Bay Arena. Played to the 15 times in 1983. We've got 23 wins for Leverkusen, 12 wins for Freiburg, 15 draws, of course. Biggest win for Leverkusen, 5-0 win, scoring 82 goals in 50 matches, 1.64 goals a game. Freiburg though, 2-0 win, their biggest, 53 goals scored in 50 matches, 1.06 goals a game. Freiburg up to 8th, 30th for the table, and 58% form, 2 defeats the last 6. Up against Leverkusen, who are top of the table, 22 points right now, 100% form for them, of course, winning at least 6 on the bounce, if not more than that. Meanwhile, last time around over at the Bay Arena, it was a 1-1 draw back in I scrapped that. 3-2 win. 3-2 win for Freiburg, of course, back in September 2022. The odds right here, right now, for this one, 3-1 on is your Leverkusen red hot favorites. 12.70-4 is the draw, and 8-1 is your long shots. That's, of course, Freiburg here. We're going with a spooky, spectacular Leverkusen victory, 3-0 win. And, of course, that's, of course, a reminder of the Pickaroos. And this is it right here in Augsburg. That's the spooky Halloween special coming at you for this coming Halloween weekend, of course. Who's your pick of the week? I'm going to have to go with, well, the nailed-on victory. I think Gladbach should beat Heidenheim. But of course, realistically, Bayern will beat Darmstadt comfortably done. And that will be the table, of course, if my picks come in spot on those. And there is a good chance I could do that if I get my little rub of the green, of course. But don't forget to make sure you lock your doors at night this Halloween spectacular, unless you've got a lot of candy and sweets to give out to the youngsters. But anyway, give us some love and make sure you subscribe. A whopping 78% of you are not subscribed. And make sure you like the video as well. Make sure the YouTube algorithm works for you. What's the point of having a YouTube algorithm if you don't feed it? Feed the YouTube algorithm and it'll provide you the stuff that you want to watch. I've seen it myself. I've got all this kind of shit. I like one video now. I'm getting inundated with rabbits on bicycles. It's a thing. Just check it all out. But anyway, that's all I've got for you. Make sure you subscribe. Of course, I'll see you soon for the next one, whenever that is. But until then, we're done.